So I'm super excited today because my buddy Kyle is flying in to come visit us from the States. Last time we saw him was about a year ago. He came to visit us in Fiji where we did some swimming. We hiked Mount Tamanini, destroyed a rental car. It was awesome. We were waiting at Port Plaisance Mall outside the Shell station. A little bit of an inside joke because Kyle and I met working at Shell 11 years ago now, which is kind of crazy, but I'm super excited to have him come visit, so this is going to be an awesome week. Hey, you found you!
Made it! Dude!
Oh man, so good to see you.
Made it.
Meeting at the Port Plaisance Mall was a bit of a strategic choice as well, as it allowed us to do some quick provisioning. So what'd you find?
The bakery.
Of course.
Croissants and several things I don't know how to pronounce. So.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, initial shopping done.
Yeah.
We've got
Postcards.
food, we've got postcards.
We have booze.
We got booze, most important thing.
Yeah, that could have been a mutiny.
Well, we don't want to start the first day off that way.
Yeah.
Last day might be all right.
Yeah.
All right, let's head back to the boat.
Yeah, let's do it.
Poor Kyle had had a long day of travel, so of course we decided the appropriate thing to do would be to get moving immediately. Where are we headed now?
We are going to the Amity Lighthouse.
And Kyle's still awake, amazingly enough.
Still awake.
And
yeah, 4 hours of sleep, maybe. Conservative.
conservative. And wearing the world's most awesome shorts, apparently.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, when in France, wear American flag swimsuit.
Gotta celebrate Thanksgiving like a week early.
America.
Louise will be getting plenty of use this week, don't worry.
Nice. All right, and what's the plan at the lighthouse?
We're gonna go for a snorkel. We're gonna stay the night and take off early in the morning for
Isle of Pines again.
Yeah.
Hopefully the wind will cooperate by staying light.
Yes.
That's what we want.
Oh,
Aim
yeah.
for light winds. Is that lobster I see on the plates there, babe?
It is lobster. It's
Oh my
a very
goodness.
special night tonight.
Yeah, Kyle. I don't think I've gotten lobster once on the boat.
You're welcome. I'm gonna have to keep coming more often if I get lobster every time.
That's basically the moral of the story right now, yeah. And it smells so good, I'm done filming now. The next day, we took off on the 60-mile trek over to the Isle of Pines. This is usually a tough upwind sail, but the winds did their best to cooperate by staying light and a bit more southerly than normal. It was still a tad uncomfortable, but we were fortunate to have something to distract us. I can't believe it. This guy's good luck. We got fish again.
Hopefully it's a fish.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't count my chickens.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, so while Kyle's on one. Hey, we got Amy on the other.
We've got 2, hopefully.
Hey, and our clickers are off, right?
Yes.
We're doing good.
He's going alongside the boat trying to get away. Big
See a little
whatever it is.
flash. Wow.
It's a big one. Don't go under the boat, dummy.
Yeah, we got a tuna over here too. Keep reeling.
I'm trying.
Wow, that's a big fish. Woo. Kyle, that looks like a tuna.
He looks delicious.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. So we got one over there. And number 2 over here. And we think 2 yellowfins.
I think 2 yellowfins, yeah.
Woohoo!
Stop it!
Are you having trouble with your fish, Kyle?
Yeah, he wants to, trying to get away still.
Slither off the boat.
I think he's finally, you giving up?
No playing with your food, dude.
All right.
Oh wow. All right, now we gotta butcher them. Wow, that is a lot of fish.
14 kilos, Nate.
Oh,
8 and a
that's
6.
awesome. That's so much fish.
Yeah.
Well, we won't go hungry with you on board, that's for sure. May get a little tired of tuna, though.
Not possible.
That's good news. You're a good guest, then. Okay, so this is
This is what 14 kilos of tuna looks like.
14 kilos of tuna, all cut up. And how much of a bat? Oh my, can't even get it in 2 hands.
No, it's 6 bags. Let's see if I can.
Nice. And Amy, that's pretty badass, cutting all of them up and filleting. Yeah.
I'm a little tired now.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
earned an
Yeah.
afternoon siesta. Amy had definitely earned a break, so I worked to bring Starry Horizons in to Kuto Bay. After all our provisioning, Amy had had a delicious menu for the week worked out, but those plans quickly went out the window. So how are, what is it, Terry and Teresa?
Yeah. Terry's delicious.
How do you know? It could be Teresa.
Well, I caught Terry.
So he gets full credit points for it, of course.
Fine, whatever.
Okay, where are we off to today?
We're off to the top of the Isle of Pines.
The Isle of Pines.
It's called Pic Naga. I think that's how you say it. Pic Naga. And yeah, it's gonna be a good like 2.5 hour hike.
And we also don't have to drive to this one, because we know how that went last time.
Not favorably.
It's not quite in the grand scheme of Tomanivi.
Yeah. Although I would love to drive down this. This is
Yeah,
amazing.
this is really
Pretty
beautiful.
gorgeous little road with the trees, huh?
Yeah.
During Kyle's last visit, we climbed Mount Tomanivi, the highest peak in Fiji. It was a tough hike, and just getting there almost destroyed our poor rental car. So we were quite happy to go for an easier climb this time. Aw, poor Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Yeah.
A few more years yet, buddy.
Yeah.
How awesome is that view?
It is a stellar view.
Lovely breeze too.
Makes a bit of a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't break anything!
You ready to go back down?
I feel like we've done that before. Isn't that how we get rid of Kyle or something?
How you get rid of Kyle? Hey Kyle, why don't you run up that thing?
Ah, Kyle. Guess we better go catch him.
I guess so.
All right.
Much slower though.
Yeah. Whoa.
We made it! Woo!
We're to the top.
I love how there's pines in the very top of this.
Yeah.
So we had a bet how many people we were gonna run into on our
Yes.
way here.
We were wondering if the cruise ship was gonna make it crazy crowded.
And what's the verdict?
We only saw 3 people from the cruise ship,
We think.
for sure, from the cruise ship. But we've seen
9, 10,
a dozen.
dozen?
And what was our max bet?
I bet 6.
So we all lost
We all
quite
lost.
terribly.
We all went over.
We may not have met a lot of cruise ship passengers going up, but we sure ran into a lot of them while hiking down. All right, guys, what's going on?
Well, we loved our hike so much, we're doing it again.
But with
Hundreds of
everyone from the
people.
cruise ship. And why are we doing this?
Apparently there was a magnitude 7 earthquake 25 miles from here, and we're going back up due to a threat of a tsunami.
Yeah, and we can't get back to Starry Horizons, which it makes me a little nervous.
Yeah, but dying on this trip was not really high on my list.
No. That's fair. That's fair, Kyle. So there's been a lot of confusion about kind of what's going on. I did look up the Pacific Tsunami Warning website, center website. They did list that there was a 7.1 earthquake that happened off the Loyalty Islands, which is 80-ish miles north of here, I think. But it says the tsunami warning has passed, and at max it was going to be a meter wave here in New Caledonia anyways. So I think the earlier warnings were more severe, but we're gonna start heading back towards Starry Horizons and keep an eye out, see if there's any aftershocks, and if we need to make a run for open water or something like that. But man, what a way to remember this hike. We were one of the only people that had cell phone coverage with internet, so we tried to pass along information as best we could. There were quite a few people who were not prepared to be hiking and were on the edge of panic. Fortunately, there were no serious aftershocks, and Starry Horizons was fine when we got back to her. But it's another reminder that you just never know what nature might throw at you. We got some hustle and bustle this morning, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're busy.
What's the plan, guys?
We're doing a day trip. We are here at Kuto Bay, and we are taking a boat over to the Nakanui Atoll, which is a series of a bunch of sandbars that is supposed to be one of the most beautiful places here on the Isle of Pines.
Now we're talking.
So we're going swimming with turtles, we're having a lobster picnic, and we're hopefully playing frisbee on the beach.
Yeah.
If we get lucky.
If we get lucky.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a beautiful day.
Yay!
Yay!
First step, gotta go get a transport to the boat.
Yep.
Because we're not taking Starry Horizons. It's too shallow over there. You have to find the right boat for the right situation. And a little speedboat was definitely the right choice for the day. And I have to admit, it's kind of fun to zoom around every once in a while. The first item on the agenda was to stop at a popular turtle hangout, where we found one that was particularly enamored with Kyle. Our next stop was out at the Nokanui Atoll. This is just a small speck of sand out in the middle of the lagoon, and it is barely visible above the water. But it is an absolutely picturesque South Pacific paradise.
Don't hit me.
At high tide, a strip of sand starts to disappear under the water, making for two different islands. We took the opportunity to go over and check it out before we had to swim there.
Where we're going now?
No one knows. Lunchtime probably.
Yeah, ready for that lobster.
Heck yeah. After all that running around on the beach, we'd earned a good lunch. The tour company had set up a little hangout on a nearby island where we stopped in to eat and have a bit of an afternoon nap. How's that lobster treating you?
It's good lobster.
Not as good as mine, let me tell you that. But it's good.
It'll suffice for an afternoon? Mm-hmm. That's good news.
Mm-hmm. I made a mess.
You're going into food coma state now?
Food coma. It's nap time. Siesta. I think we still have another swim.
Yeah?
I think so. It's only 1 o'clock.
Bring it.
Says the man on vacation.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say that Kyle had a bit more energy stored up than we did, but we rallied to get out and explore one more island. So just when we thought we were done for the day, they brought us to another island. No idea what this one is, but it's another beautiful little beach walk. We got a doggy. Are you having a little too much fun there, buddy?
Really enjoying myself.
Oh, that's the... You're missing your green shorts, but that is the pose right there. Ladies, control yourselves.
Single.
It was a pretty amazing day, and a neat way to see more of New Caledonia that we otherwise wouldn't have gotten to on Starry Horizons. But we definitely needed a good night's sleep before we were ready for another adventure tomorrow. What's the plan for today?
We're going to get picked up by a taxi and go to the natural swimming pool on the east side of the Isle of Pines.
Which looks pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah, and all the reviews that I read is like this is supposed to be the #1 thing to do on this island. So we're all excited. We're just hoping our taxi driver shows up.
That'll be the big question in the morning, huh?
Yeah.
But I would like to take a moment, step back, and say that shirt is simply amazing.
Yeah, the Iceman.
Iceman. We know your nickname for the day. We waited for the cab, and waited, and waited, and waited. All right, Kyle, what's the update so far?
So our cab driver's vehicle broke down, so we are now walking to the hotel to try to hire either another cab or rent a car so we can make it to this swimming pool.
And this is pretty much how travel things go in small island countries.
Yeah, it would have made way too much sense if everything worked.
Worked out just perfectly for like 3 days in a row. Yeah, that's not how it works. What's the plan now?
All right, plan B worked out, hopefully. We have paid through the hotel for a transfer over to the town where the natural pools are. And so we leave at 10:30, so we have an hour to kill. So we're gonna go back to the boat, pack some lunch, come back, get the shuttle over, and then we have like 4 hours to see things and do the natural pools.
Cool.
And then we'll come back.
And that means we're not moving up to Gaji Bay this afternoon, but likely
Right.
tomorrow.
Going to Gaji Bay tomorrow morning.
Got it.
Yep.
Yes,
Got to be flexible in the South Pacific.
true.
Wise
Island time.
statement there, Kyle. You have learned a lot in a short amount of time.
Yep. There he is.
All right, so we're all clear to go enter the natural pool.
We paid
Yeah.
our $2 each to go in. $2 US each.
Real pricey.
Yeah.
Nice. Now we got to hike.
Short 15-minute hike,
Yeah, I suppose I can do that.
supposedly.
We'll find out soon. Okay, that walk was much shorter than expected. Literally took us about 2 minutes. Although, I don't think we're there yet. Looks like maybe we're at the river. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, I spoke a little too soon. We are fording a river to go get to the pools. I'm quite happy to report that no one died of dysentery while fording the river. And though it took a bit longer than 2 minutes, it didn't take that long to find the pools. And once we did, it was straight into the water for an awesome snorkel. So what do we think of the, yeah, there's Kyle. What do we think of the pools, guys?
It's good.
Beautiful.
Not too bad, huh?
Very clear water.
A lot of fish.
A lot of the giant clams. Holy cow.
Yeah, I could not
Must be like
believe the
a
number of clams.
thousand.
Clams, yeah.
Yeah. And they're so colorful.
And these pine trees too. It's just pretty breathtaking. It's all in the same place.
Must be
Yeah.
kind of the only place in the world where you can find like crystal clear water, coral, fish, and pine trees all right next to each other.
Maybe. If there's another place, you can let us know.
That's right. The ride back on the bus was pretty quiet, and as we walked back to the boat, Kyle spotted a newfound challenge. Are you going for some coconuts?
I'm gonna attempt. Probably will fail miserably, and you'll
Please
get
don't
some.
fall off the
Yeah,
The wharf.
Jeez. Yeah, this is not gonna.
Is that harder than it looks?
Yeah, it's pretty good and stuck up there. And it's really slippery. So I can't just pull it. Yeah, it's not coming down.
Are you giving up?
I think so.
Oh man, bested by the coconut.
Yep.
Get the whole branch. Oh!
Wait! He got one! Victory for Kyle Wittenberg.
Bucket list.
take
Pick
this
coconut
back.
off tree. Check.
Take this back proudly. Thank you.
Looks like we're on the move again.
We are. We are almost to Gaji Bay.
It's a little windy out today though, huh?
It is a little windy. It's a little cloudy.
It's still gonna be beautiful though.
But you know what? It's kind of a special day, isn't it?
It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving here. That qualifies in my book. The entrance to Gaji Bay is a very tricky and very shallow one, but we'd gotten some waypoints from friends and felt much better with Kyle up on watch. That night, Amy cooked us a special dinner for a special occasion. What you working on in there?
Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
You've been working hard all day, haven't you?
I have been working hard all day.
What are we having for our feast tonight?
Well, I can show you. So I butterflied a whole chicken so it would fit in the oven with other stuff.
We
So
may have mentioned that you can't find turkey in New Caledonia, so
you cannot
yeah.
find turkey.
So Thanksgiving chicken.
Thanksgiving chicken, and this is a stuffing with leeks and onions. And then we have cranberry sauce, and you can't find cranberry sauce either, so this is made with dried cranberries in the pressure cooker, which is awesome. And then we have beets from a can, which is one of our favorite vegetables. And brownies for dessert.
Of course we gotta have some brownies.
And wine.
Wouldn't be a proper Thanksgiving without wine.
Yeah,
Well-
we can get good wine in France.
Kyle, first of all, awesome shirt. But we are so thankful to have you here, buddy. This is just awesome.
Yay!
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
We are here in absolutely gorgeous Gaji Bay. Unfortunately, it is crazy, super windy right now, so a little bit difficult to do something on the boat, but we are here exploring a beach. We've got a few coconuts. I think we're gonna try husking those. Think a little morning on the beach, I think.
Probably want to grab the knife.
Sure.
So how many coconuts do we have?
We have 4 coconuts.
Including the one that Kyle managed to get off a tree by himself.
Yes.
Rip off a tree.
Very impressive. I think, hold on.
And Amy goes into a murderous rage. Awesome.
Ah. Polynesian people, they usually use like a stake in the ground and they like thrust the coconut on it and kind of twist. We don't have a machete, which, I mean, not that it's much different from a big knife, but we're gonna try the big knife. See what happens. Hopefully not lose a finger.
No fingers lost would be a great day.
Probably should have done some research on this before we committed fully, but it's okay.
Your mom is gonna freak upon the watching of this video.
Like this.
Maybe not towards your fingers.
Yeah, Yeah, this is gonna take a while. You can't saw at it either.
Gonna try a different way. And mounted coconuts.
Oh, I just broke off a chunk of the wood in it. Oh, there goes that.
Is it working?
Not really.
Okay, so the lesson is the coconut's harder than the tree.
Well, I mean, it's doing something, but it's not. Maybe I need to twist more.
Meanwhile, over with a knife, I can see a little bit of the coconut.
Yep, making progress.
So what happened, Kyle?
No, I cut into it, so I'm gonna drink it now.
How is it?
Pretty good. Some fibers, but you guys want to taste?
I do. That is good.
Yeah.
Done with the coconut, time to properly dispose of it,
Yep.
ceremonially.
Shot putting time.
Yeah, that's pretty ceremonial.
Didn't go very far.
That was embarrassing for you and the coconut. Are you declaring victory?
I'm declaring victory. This coconut is approved to go into the Starry Horizons fridge to be served as a cold beverage later today.
Excellent.
How long did it take me? Do I not want to know?
We are half an hour after the start of the husking of that coconut, so
Took
we
me
are
a
ready
half an
for
hour.
mass production any moment now.
I'm not going to be winning any coconut husking competitions, but if you'd like to see when someone husk a coconut really fast, we will put a link down at the bottom of the video.
There you go. The proper way to do things.
The proper way to do things, not this way.
Kyle, what on earth are you doing? That looks like a giant pizza.
It is. I'm gonna go float on it.
Oh my god, it's got pepperonis.
And 2 cup holders.
Oh my
Whatever it
goodness.
is.
Alright, Admiral, what's the plan for trying to prevent Kyle from setting
Blown
sail
away?
off to Australia?
Alright, we're going to deploy the pizza with the 2 tie points at the point of the pizza. And one line's going to go to the stern cleat on the starboard side. The other one's going to go to the stern cleat on the port side. We'll see what happens.
We're hoping I survive.
Yeah, the wind definitely picks it up a bit more.
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna
Alright.
put it to the side.
Here we go.
You good?
I think so. Yeah!
Alright.
Just need a beer.
Kyle, that's amazing.
Thank you. Alright, you can,
You want me to feed you out a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers, Dave.
Looking good, Kyle.
The best way to do New Caledonia.
The shorts really pull it all together.
Yep, America. Take that, France.
Gaji Bay would end up being our last stop with Kyle. Our time together just flew by, and the next day we needed to set sail back up to Noumea so he could catch his flight home.
Yeah, it's been a great week.
Really appreciate you making the effort to
Yeah,
come all the
you're
way out here.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the little longer video. If you're not Kyle or Kyle's parents, we are really impressed you made it to the end. But hi Kyle, thanks for watching. We had fun with you. Next up is going to be our Sailing to Australia video, which is where we have our fastest passage ever, and it was awesome. Alright, thanks. We'll see you guys next week.